There's hope. Okay, you're being replenished and prepared for this next cycle, baby. Shit is shifting. That's why that post yesterday, many of you commented and said the big shift. This is the big shift. This is the big shift, boo. There is hope, okay? Paradise is in your mind. So using your mental faculties, your beautiful, brilliant imagination to create what it is that you want to see in your future going forward, because there is hope. Hey, Sirens, welcome and welcome back. It is your favorite fairy god, Sister Queen Ebony, back with another general reading. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I hope you are feeling blessed and highly favored, because you are. Come on in here. Get that up in your bone marrow. So I pre-pulled some cards, prayed over this energy. And you have communication is key and empty well, boo. Time to replenish. So I feel like you're giving a bit of an opportunity to restore and refill your empty well. Your drained well. I feel like you spent a long time pouring from it, even when you only had a thimble of water left. And now you're like, actually, I'm thirsty. And I'm thirsty for real, so I'm going to take a sip. But I'm thirsty, so I'm going to replenish myself. I'm hearing reparenting. A lot of reparenting. Grieving the parents you wish you had, or you feel like you deserved. And also accepting the ones that you had, right? The ones that you have, the ones that you had. Really working through the times when you needed them and they weren't there. They didn't have the capacity. I feel like some of you could even really be looking through a compassionate lens, right? Could have had recent conversations with your parents, gaining a deeper understanding of what it is that they went through, what they endured, not to excuse it, but to understand, right? To have a bit of an explanation. So you go, oh, okay, so you never dealt with your shit as to why you bled on all of us the way you did. Got it. Good. Now that we're clear on that, that's really what I get. Like, and parents are imperfect, right? Shit, I'm imperfect. I apologize to my son several times, and he always say, Ma, why are you doing that? And I'm like, because if I knew, right, yeah, I would have waited. I would have waited to have you, because you deserve much more than I was able to give you. And I'm so grateful that he loves me no less, but you know, I'm one of those parents. I don't have those parents. I don't have those parents, and I feel like many of them, we become those parents because we see the struggle, right, what they had to tolerate, endure, work through, survive. And we also see possibly the refusal to want to be better. Zero desire to actually want to be a better parent, a better person, a better human. Yeah, because I'm looking at my parents now, I'm like, y'all in y'all 60s. Nothing's changed. Okay, so we're just going to be here, right? Maybe hard set in their ways. Maybe you have to cut them off, okay? Remove yourself from the parent. Had the conversation and you didn't get the answers or the clarity or the information that you really needed. It could have turned into an argument or a disagreement or something. It may have triggered you even further, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to just go ahead and gracefully bow out because I need rest and renewal. It's like many of you could have karmic parents be born. Many of us, right? We're born into karmic families, karmic lineages, so we could break the fucking patterns. But that's what I'm getting. Yes, just over these two cards, y'all. I just saw 333 on the timer as well. It may be just a little bit longer because you're still making these adjustments. You're still making the changes. New moon in Gemini, so by summertime. I've been saying that for how long, y'all? By summertime. And it's mainly just because of astrologically there are a lot of shifts. Look to see, I feel like it's a lot around the home, around our upbringing, around our family, our values, maybe our relationship to our mother, mothering yourself, parenting yourself. That's why I felt that strongly, because Jupiter is in Cancer. Okay, so everything Cancer related is expanded. Divine flow. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. There it is. Open to receive is on the other side. So basically, this is what the universe is asking you to flow. Now, when you're talking about the water in your well and stuff, see here, yeah. You've been swimming upstream for a long time, so now it's like stop resisting the flow, surrender, and let the current take you where you're supposed to go. That's really what I feel. To love. I feel like you're going to love. Venus energy. Venus is currently in Pisces right now, I believe, too. Okay. Oh, wow. We got 3 more. So I'm going to take them because they all came out. So the cloud of unknowing is on the bottom. Float on the clouds of the unknown. What did I just say? Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that part. Yep. Surrender to the sacred within, boo. Told you. Float on the clouds. Stop going against the current. Surrender and let it take you where you need to go. Thank you, Spirit. We could just wrap right here. This is not going to be a long message at all. Veil of illusion. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. So veils of illusion, boo. Seeing the truth for what it is, right? Beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. You're a seeker of truth, so don't ever deny that, and don't doubt it when you get it either. Don't let nobody gaslight you or manipulate you or be passive aggressive with you. We're off that. That's what's done. That's what's depleted you. That's why you need replenishment and you need rest right now. Peaks reached. Celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent, for you've climbed high and earned your view. For you've climbed high and earned your view. Perspective shift like shit. Who climbed that mountain? You did. Look. Who climbed that bitch? You did. Yeah, you did. It says mountain of mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. So you kind of given a little, you know, unfuckwittable, unbreakable. Yeah. Happiness is simple, Siren. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. Find joy in life's small wonders, right? So little things, breathing in fresh air, being so amazed and in awe of how your body does what it does without little effort from you. How the sun rises, how the flowers bloom, how the birds chirp, 7:17 on the timer, okay? How your lungs expand without effort. All you have to do is take a breath, and you don't even have to think about taking a breath. Your brain does all of that for you. The miraculousness of you is what I really feel like. You are a walking miracle. You are a walking miracle. Just take a second and think about all of the shit that you once were attached to, that you once believed in, that you internalized as your truth, right? Think of all the things that you once used to do for people. Think about all the ways that you've made adjustments to that, or you're making those adjustments. And it's easy. Making adjustments to honor yourself is easy. Prioritizing you is easy. Okay? Choosing your battles wisely is easy. Finding joy in life's small wonders is easy. Celebrating your achievements is easy. Enjoying the view that you've earned now is easy. Everything is easy. Everything is effortless. Everything is on divine timing because the universe got your back. The universe always looks out for you. You're never going to miss what's meant for you. Never, right? You know that because you're in the divine flow, boo. There's definitely something significant about communication. Communication coming in. You could be waiting on to hear from something. There could be somebody wanting to have a conversation with you. You could be in need to, you may need to have conversations with folks and let them know what it is and what it ain't anymore. Something here like that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, look. That inner strength, baby, you are much stronger than you believe. You probably believe you are. But you witness. That's why I said take a second and really just think about all of the things that you've overcome. All of the things that you probably once thought were going to kill you. You just knew this was going to be it. You just knew it was over for you. You just knew you wouldn't survive this shit. Just take a second and really think about all of that. You are a walking miracle. You are a walking miracle, a walking trophy, and a walking miracle. Empress, look, look. Split the deck right there. Five of Wands, drama, conflict, maybe internal conflict. The Lovers. Oh, okay, maybe with a lover, honey. Or about love relationships. This could be in relation to the love relationships. That card did say, what? To navigate through love and career authentically, right? That's what the Empress does. She's unapologetic. She done survived. And I say, just take a second to think about all you've overcome. You don't get here, okay? You don't get here without realizing that you are more than a conqueror. You do not get here without knowing that to be your truth. You don't get there. You don't. Tell us about this Empress. Knight of Wands. Doing whatever it is that you want. Dancing to the beat of your own drum. Honoring what you actually want. Doing what you want. Honoring, yes, your needs, your desires. Oh my goodness. I just got this deck and a card is ripped. We have your nephew to thank for that. Yeah, we do. Because he's always fucking on my desk. Fucking with my decks. What's this energy? Y'all, you gotta laugh. You gotta find joy. You gotta find joy in life's small wonders. Yeah, you do. Otherwise. Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Wands. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, clarify the Empress, please. Things are shifting. Wheel of Fortune was the first card that came out on Dark and Divine. So if you haven't checked that reading out, check it out. Let me know in the comments if you don't have, if you're not subscribed or you don't know what channel that is, I will send you the link to it. Empress is clarified by the Magician. Empress is clarified by the Magician, Spirit. And then the Queen of Wands is clarifying the Knight of Wands. I mean, really, the Star is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. And my cards is all every which way. Your nephew, okay? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. I'm hearing, there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. Yeah, you better thank God for that. There's hope. I'm hearing that. He told me that I could accomplish anything. I'm hearing that. Just like me, he wanted to sing. He had. And that song, and that's India.Arie. In that song, India.Arie is talking about how she met a blind man. Blind, okay? And she's like, how are you so happy? Let me think of the lyrics right now. Hold on, let me get it because I was just singing it. I met a young brother that made me feel I can accomplish anything. Just like me, he wanted to sing. Yeah. He lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of all of that, he had no eyesight. But that didn't keep him from seeing the light. He said, what's it like in the USA? And all I did was complain. He said, living here is paradise. He told me paradise is in your mind. You know, because there's hope. There you go. He taught me that paradise is in your mind. Exactly. She said, I met a young brother that made me feel I can accomplish anything because just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors. He lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of all of that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him from seeing the light. He asked her, what's it like in the USA? And all I did was complain. He said, living here is paradise. He taught me paradise is in your mind. Because there's hope. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. You can accomplish anything. The Strength card came out again. So you have the Empress, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands. Empress is clarified by the Magician. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Star. And the Ten of Wands is clarified by Judgment in the Strength card. With the Six of Swords on the bottom and the Three of Cups. So what this is there's hope, okay? You're being replenished and prepared for this next cycle, baby. Shit is shifting. That's why that post yesterday, many of you commented and said, the big shift, this is the big shift. This is the big shift, boo. There is hope, okay? Paradise is in your mind. So using your mental faculties, your beautiful, brilliant imagination to create what it is that you want to see in your future going forward, because there is hope. You are healing. You are hopeful. You have survived. Was not saying that. Think about all the things that you have survived. You have proven to yourself what you are capable of, that you can lead, you can handle responsibilities. You are passionate and intuitive and creative and adventurous. You are an innate leader. You have these talents, okay? Maybe you're good with animals, with the dog hair. Maybe animals. Maybe you do have an animal. Maybe you want to work with animals. I'm seeing veterinarian. I'm seeing somebody with farmland. I'm seeing like an animal whisperer, okay? Somebody who can actually communicate with animals. You would be able to, like, if you ever ran into, if you ever ran into like a wild animal, let's say mountain lion, bear, coyote, something like that, out in nature, they would bow. Yo, I'm not making it up. They would, okay? You would put your head down, immediate, ooh, I'm getting chills. It's like immediate recognition and reverence. They would not attack you. They would not fucking attack you. And I always say that. I watch like hiking videos because I'm making a list of all the trails I will one day do. And sis ran into, what the fuck was it? I think it was a mountain lion. And it was three of them. It was three of them, and they kind of like started surrounding her. And I forget what she did. She got down on her knees and she did something. And they just turned around and walked off. They didn't come closer. They weren't growling at her. Nobody pounced on her. They turned around and just left. And she got up and just kept walking on her trail. They would not attack you. It's really, it's this. So it's coming out of the struggle, right? Survival mode, victimhood, poverty consciousness, right? Feeling like you do a whole lot of work and there's never a reward, there's never a harvest. You feel like you've done a whole lot and don't have anything to show for it. I'm getting that as well. But this is your calling, boo. Okay? All of this feels like Five of Swords energy. A lot of mental confliction. A lot of like back and forth. I'm getting like being on a seesaw. You know, like you're good and then you're not. And then you're good and it's like it's coming in waves. But it's mainly for integration, for real. It's mainly for you to make peace with these shadow aspects of yourself. Every version of yourself that was in an illusion, every version of yourself that didn't or wouldn't or couldn't see the truth, every version of yourself that settled for less, every version of yourself that accepted the bare minimum, every version of yourself that you thought you were a victim and you were not the powerhouse or the creative, every version of yourself that survived to get you here. That's really what this is. Every version of you that got you here, baby. No grief, no regret. I mean grief, but no regret. No regret. We could, you know, be remorseful. You could be like, damn, you know, you sad for yourself and the time that you've given, or you feel like the time that you've wasted, but it's not wasted time, baby, because it got you here. It's not wasted time because it got you here. It showed you what you were capable of. You proved to yourself how resilient, how strong, how persistent, how much you can persevere, how much you can endure. And yes, no, there is no fucking badge of honor. I'm hearing baby mama now. There's no badge of honor for being a baby mama. I'll be the first to say that. Y'all know better than anybody because you've been here with me for the past few months. There is no fucking badge of honor being a baby mama. No, there isn't. Everybody, oh, you so strong. Yeah, but I'm fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting that, right? Like being the strong one, possibly the oldest, the eldest, the most responsible sibling, the most mature, right? The most, emotionally intelligent. Okay, so you could have had a parent, your own damn parents, okay? I'm getting there. We talked about the parents earlier. Being more emotionally aware or mature than your parents, more spiritually attuned than those who were supposed to raise you up, okay? Who were supposed to prepare you for this. Yeah, big changes, boo. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out here. I could have shortened this, but Spirit told me to keep going, and I'm glad that I did because I feel this energy strongly. I do. The universe is fully supporting you, baby. So you just got to decide there's hope. You got to give, there's a lot that you could give thanks for. There's a lot you can give gratitude for, despite what you're being asked to surrender, let go of, what's shifting, what's moving, okay, what's falling off, who's falling away, who's moving away, or maybe you're moving away. Final successful funding. I'm gonna take this one, not all of those, but I've seen it. Successful funding, yeah. You want big things are going, baby. Okay, innate leader out here. Your ideas divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom that gave it to you. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you now. Yeah, so you got some type of communication. I said like contract agreements or something here. Life purpose. Okay. And what? And Cupid. Uh-oh. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Ooh. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So many of you, it could be love, it's entrepreneurship, it's money, because I see employment change here on the bottom. It could be a number of family relationships, healing, okay, being a better parent, reparenting yourself, moving through those shadows, ultimately resting and replenishing yourself. Because, baby, once things start kicking off, you ain't going to have no time to sleep and rest. You're going to be sleeping in transit. You're going to be sleeping on planes, sleeping in sprinters, I'm saying. Okay? The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Yeah? Forget what you think you need and to give thanks for what you actually need. To give thanks for it being provided for you. All of your needs being met. All of your desires being met. Right? Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose. And then your purpose will serve you. Okay, so just serve a purpose. You can do anything, baby. See the time? It's time. It's divine time. It's time, boo. And Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Right? So, oh, damn. I wanted to read employment change. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Yeah, so it could be love, it's life purpose, it's money, finances, relocation. It could be a number of things, right? These are general. Damn, Spirit, way to go. I should have took it out. Hold on, let me find it because it's relevant, and I saw it. I see windfall of abundance. Yeah, I see that. Dreams of abundance. Power of prayer. Watch it be in the first half of the deck. Oh, no, it's right here. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported every step of the way, boo. Yes, you are. You are being supported every step of the way. Look, Child, I'm tired. Sever vows of poverty. Okay. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, so you're successfully making the transitions, baby. There is hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. NDRE says in that song, there is hope, boo. There is hope, okay? So I hope that this has helped in giving you what you needed. I love you. I'll be back.